Good morning, Ms. Nadeem. Good morning, my fellow 12As. Today we're gonna talk about a really interesting topic. It's about people that study abroad. I have my fellow here, Muhammad Anwar, and my fellow Ahmed Hussam. Anwar will take the lead on the story.
Okay, so we're gonna first of all we're gonna start by listing our opinions. Do we think we should study abroad or in Egypt? In my opinion, I think we should stay in our home country. What about you?
In my opinion, I think we should travel abroad.
What about you?
I think the process today in Egypt is very difficult to people to travel because the money currency is getting really high, and it's getting too difficult for families to send their child abroad to study. And I think staying in Egypt is a really good choice
Yeah.
until the money currency gets to a lower.
But I think it's not for the money. I think you should stay in your country for other reasons. First of all, you should always be close to your family. And if you travel and study abroad, you're not sure that you'll be able to live their lifestyle, do everything alone, do your chores every day alone, study, work, get yourself money, do everything alone without the help of your family that you used to get since you were young.
But I think that's a part of being a man. It's doing everything by your own.
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to being independent.
But have you ever tried it?
That's an experience you should have.
Yeah, maybe.
That's something you should do.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think you've ever tried it. You just say, I want to travel, I want to study abroad, but you never tried what they go through every day.
You will go through this.
What
in a
made you
part
sure
of
that
your
you'll
life.
be able to handle it? And not for one
Because-
month, for 5 years or 4 years.
Because it's your choice. It's your choice.
Yeah, but people sometimes take the wrong choice and it happens.
Yeah, you have to be able to face the consequences with your choice.
But after facing it, you'll most probably come back to Egypt. What did you benefit from it? Yeah, it has some benefits that better education,
Better education, better chances.
maybe better chances, but better chances for the people who want to live there. But you most certainly want to finish college and come back, work in Egypt.
Work in Egypt.
Why do you want to work in? يعني, why would you want to?
Working in other countries is better than working in Egypt.
Of course, it's better, but everyone I know that wants to travel abroad wants to finish his college and come back to his home country.
Anyone should travel there. They have to live there.
And they forget their family forever.
They will come back. They will just live there and work there.
And do you think that is suitable?
Yes, it's suitable for some people. لا يا جدعان.
Yeah. Come.
It's suitable for some people.
What about?
I think staying in Egypt is a really good choice now until the money currency gets to a good price.
I think
To
Egypt
travel.
serves some new colleges in the
And
new capital.
it opens a really good university.
But the ranking in the universities is not the same as traveling abroad.
Yeah, well, you've got some really high rankings. Yeah, like
you've
the
got out there higher ranking than here.
yeah, well, AC
Much higher.
is really high in rankings. And there are a couple of colleges, a couple of majors.
On a certain majors like business is better in Spain. Engineering is better in Germany.
Of course, yeah. It has advantages and disadvantages, but I think what determines it is the lifestyle you live, that you leave your family, you
You'll
leave
have to
your
adapt.
friends.
You'll have to adapt to it.
Do you think you can do that?
Yes, you should do that. If you take this decision, you should adapt there.
If everyone said you should, it would be hard. people will leave the
It
country.
will
And
be hard
But
to
there's
do
a
for the-
topic I
for a
want to
couple of
open.
months.
There's a topic I want to open for you guys to discuss. Many people I know that traveled did very bad things and they returned to their homeland very
very lost.
very lost.
Yeah.
Um,
People go party, drink,
yeah,
go to clubs.
because they don't have their families there, so that they can do
That's-
everything.
that's my point.
Yeah, this is a mentality, something in your mind. If you can't do
But
the
people-
same,
people-
you can't do
People
the
go,
same here.
people go there with the mentality that they don't want to drink, they don't want to party.
They
But
want
when
to
they-
work,
when
they
they-
want to earn
when
money,
they-
but
yeah, when they
that's
understand-
their environment.
But they
People around
understand that.
And then you can do in Egypt the same thing. You have
But you have your family around you. You
Exactly, you
have,
have people around you that
have your
guide
mom,
you.
your dad.
But over there, no one will guide you, no one will help you, and the
because of that,
environment.
not a lot of people travel. Because of that,
And not everyone who travels.
not every parents agree for people for their children to travel because of that. But if their parents have their trust, so they can travel.
And
But many families have their
Many
trust
families have their trust and they
and they go and
they
they
go and break the trust.
yes, they break
Right? But
Many-
some others don't.
very few.
No, no, no.
And do you think they benefit after finishing college and
Yes,
coming back?
they take a
Do
degree,
they actually
a
benefit?
better degree than Egypt. A better
But
degree.
I don't think.
a better internship.
I don't think a degree actually matters in anything in life.
It matters if you want to work on.
If you're actually
your
going to be
certificate.
successful, it doesn't actually matter if you have a degree. In order for a person to become
If
successful,
The degree it's effective when you work on what you want, on the major.
when you work for someone,
No, you work on the major.
how? If you want to open a business up, it doesn't matter.
If you want to open a business, you'll go to major the business, to marketing business, and then you'll open a company.
Yes, but I think it's the same in both cases. If you actually have your mind in something and you're determined to do it, and you really want to do it, you can do it anywhere, under any conditions, under any consequences. You just gotta actually work your hardest towards it, and eventually it will come.
That's right.
And you should do what best suits you. Not I want to travel to live abroad, or I want to no. If you actually want to travel, you should study everything regarding the country you're going through. You must know all the conditions,
And all the habits and
all the.
often people travel because their family are there,
Or some people.
or their brothers or sisters.
Some
siblings.
people travel, say, for example, I'm gonna go to Spain. It's an awesome party. It's an awesome country for clubbing and partying and so. And they actually go and they go to college and finish college. And they finish the 5 hours of college every day and go party the rest of the day. They don't benefit.
Yes,
They don't work. They don't work on themselves. They don't want.
some do that and some don't. People don't do that.
Do you think studying abroad is a waste of money?
No, I don't think.
I
I
wouldn't
think
say
it's
it's a
an
waste of
investment.
money.
It's an investment.
But it's an investment if the person himself is good.
Yes.
If he's actually a healthy person, if he's
If he wants to learn and wants to be better.
and if he himself is a man, but if a person is a kid and his parents just want to do anything he wants and they accepted the fact that he wants to travel and they let him go,
And they give him a lot of money.
exactly,
Then
then he's grown himself
he
and
will himself.
nothing to be
And
done.
come back with
Exactly.
nothing. And he will fail. He will
So
fail.
I think before traveling, you should
You should.
speak with your family. They need to make sure how you think, how you act there, why you want to go actually, and they should think with you if that is the correct thing to do or not.
And do you think if you went to college abroad and you worked there and you made money, will you continue living abroad?
I think so.
Me personally,
Of course.
if I travel abroad, I won't, but if I do, I'll come back after college. I'll work.
It has
And continue your life.
Yeah, I'll continue
No,
my
no
life.
point in traveling if you're coming back.
No,
There's no point in traveling if you're coming
90%
back.
of the people who travel come back and live here.
You have an internship to a lot of places out of when you
But
graduate.
I
you have
didn't
an
say
internship.
100%, I said 90, 80. But the majority of people who travel abroad come back and live in their home country. So some people are the only ones who succeed and actually go work abroad and open up their business abroad and actually succeed and become rich. Would the majority come back? And
And this is the same thing in Egypt. No one, not all of the students succeed and
okay, exactly, but
successful.
at least they didn't pay all that money. If their family didn't bump all that money in them, they paid them in a normal college.
We're talking now about the cons of traveling.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the pros of
The
traveling.
pros of traveling, it has many pros to be honest. First of
Studying
all,
abroad.
you're gonna rely on yourself.
Yes, you'll be independent.
Yeah,
You learn new things.
it's really gonna help you as a person. It will make you're able to save yourself in any condition, no matter how hard it is.
And depending on yourself.
You're gonna be put through every single harsh condition you can ever think about. You're gonna be sick and you're gonna treat yourself alone.
Feed yourself.
You're gonna cook yourself, clean yourself,
Make a budget.
make a budget. Exactly. The money thing is
Learn how to spend.
You're not spent. You're gonna wash your things. You're gonna clean your house. You're gonna
Do a lot of things.
Do a lot of things.
exactly. It will actually help. But it will also has a little bit.
Very
of,
important thing that you're depending on your own, depending
Yeah.
on being alone, and that's
but being alone actually has some side effects itself.
it can be a depression also. You can have
Yeah,
depression.
you can
Depression and homesickness.
exactly you'll be sitting alone during the night every day. Like yeah.
It's a very people don't understand what depression is because it's really hard when you face it, and it's really hard when you being alone
Yeah.
for 5 years being
Well,
alone.
unless you're living with your friends in.
That's your friends or family or
Yeah.
siblings.
But also
it's
when you-
so much
when you-
easier.
Exactly.
When you don't see your family for a year, it's really hard. It's really difficult. People
You
don't
know, you
understand.
come back in the week
The vacations.
vacations.
Yeah.
Come back every 4 months. 4 months. Sometime every 2 months.
But your family actually misses you so much when you travel.
That's true.
I think.
When you're put in the situation, it really gets hard. I think really people don't understand that's really hard when you travel and leave your family alone. But it's worth it.
Yeah.
If you did it, it's worth it. If you like an investment, like Sam said, it's an investment. If you
It's a risk.
yeah,
You
it's a
should
risk.
take risks.
The risk
It's
also.
so important, as you said. When
Yes.
a person takes a risk, that's how he can actually succeed. You can take the risk of living abroad, living alone, relying on yourself, being
It's all about you. It's
exact.
all about you.
Maybe it will pay off. Maybe you won't be able to handle it as you think.
It's,
You'll be lost.
it's as his mindset. If he wants to do something, he will do it.
But sometimes I think it's not about the mindset or how strong the person actually is. It's about how the person was raised. You're raised to be relying on your parents. Your mom does everything. Your father does everything.
Yes.
You have people who cook for you, people who clean for you, people who give you everything without working for it. So when you go there and you find that no one is helping you, you'll be lost. You'll be like,
How should I live? How should
Exactly. I shouldn't have come. I should have stayed in my country with my family and they helped me. And I would have went to college. So before traveling, you should actually like
I know what are the
or at least do
consequences?
something more simple. Live a week, just 1 week in your home country without the help of a single person and see if you can handle it. If you can handle it, think about doing that 1 week, 5 years. And by thinking, if you actually think you can do it, then go ahead. Nothing to stop you.
What about here in Egypt? You can go to college.
Yeah.
When studying abroad, what will happen if you make a fight in the college? Or you went to a fight
That's
in college.
That's
And you don't have the passport or the identity of whatever you traveled to, like Spain,
Yeah.
UK.
But you have the passport of Egypt. You have the passport
Yeah,
of
so
your
That's a
country.
really big problem.
That's the point. In Egypt, everything can be
If
solved.
You have to be
you're not well,
person who can control himself.
Control himself.
Yeah,
That's a really big
he'll be
problem.
lost. Actually, be lost.
That's a really big
You
problem.
won't be able to handle any.
There's no mom or dad that can get you out of this problem. That's a really big
Yeah, that's why I
Problem
said
too.
traveling is not for everyone. If you're
and
sure,
traveling is hard also.
yeah. So
Really hard.
those who travel are few.
Mm.
They must think pretty well before traveling. Their family.
And people travel for the sake of traveling.
Yeah, that's a big mistake.
Mm.
You should only travel if you think that you will actually be able to live there.
Yes.
You'll actually succeed there. You'll actually
You-
follow
they-
your goals.
Some people travel for their name, that they are
Yeah, I'm traveling and they're happy and they think people care and people don't. Yeah, they don't care even a bit. He's traveling, yeah, good for him.
Why did the people bring the topic of traveling? And like why it went so viral in the last few years? That traveling really is good to travel and a good chance.
Well,
For me, it was for a good education, for a good experience. The people take it now so that they can be free from their family.
and they can do whatever they want.
Do whatever they want. But I think that the idea of traveling in the last few years, the really meaning of traveling abroad is for a good experience of studying and having a good diploma.
yeah, that's
I think the idea reflected to another.
That's a
idea.
change in mentality. That's
Mm.
nothing we can do anything about. It's a change in people's mentality.
Mm.
People think other than they used to think back then. It's changes. Everything changes.
Mm.
Everything eventually changes, and you can't do anything about it.
Mm.
You just gotta work towards your goals and do. If you actually want to travel, think about it well, and if you actually have the ability to do it, go ahead and I hope you follow all your goals and succeed and do everything you want.
Now we finished our podcast. احنا مسندين بقالنا بعد المدرسة.
what
أنا كان عيان وعرفت.
تعبان
بص كحة وبلغة.
وكل شوية الجواز يرن وحاجة.
وبقالنا كتير قوي والله
والنبي
بقالنا
10% على السليم.
والنبي
10 لو خدنا 9.5 هاجي
هيخليك في الفصل.
انا مش هبقى هنا بكره يا مستنيين بس والنبي بس التاني بتاعك.
السلام عليكم. Good morning. Today we're gonna talk about the people's that's really a good point.
Yeah.
Finish college and come back, work in Egypt. Yeah. لا مش دي ما تنيش عليا دلوقتي.
I think we should study abroad.